What if I told you that the normal signs of aging, the constant fatigue, the brain fog that steals your words, the nagging aches in your joints, that quiet sense of fading vibrancy, are not normal at all? What if they are not a requirement of hitting your 40s, 50s, or 60s, but are actually a sign of a profound misunderstanding? A theft of your vitality that is happening at a cellular level every single day. Now, I want you to listen to me very closely. The next 20 minutes are not just another video. This is a masterclass, and the information within it has the potential to be a defining turning point in your life. I say this with total conviction. If you truly listen and apply what you are about to learn, you will not be the same person at the end of this video as you are right now. The trajectory of your health for the next 10, 20, or even 40 years could be fundamentally changed by what we are about to uncover. And let me be clear, nothing you are about to hear is my opinion. It's not wishful thinking or a new age fad. Every single fact we will discuss is rooted in verifiable, peer-reviewed, and often startling scientific evidence that has been systematically ignored by mainstream health advice for decades. We are about to open a case file on a secret that has been hidden in plain sight. A secret that holds the key to extinguishing inflammation, recharging your energy at its very source, and building a powerful defense against the chronic diseases we fear most. So, the real question is this: what if the most powerful medicine for your body, a medicine so effective it can heal you from the inside out, is not only completely free, but is something you have been actively and dangerously taught to avoid your entire life? Hello, and welcome to 40 Plus Wellness. We're so glad you're here. This is a space dedicated to you, to navigating the incredible journey of life after 40 with strength, health, and wisdom. Our promise is simple: to bring you authentic, meticulously researched information that you can actually use in your real life. Today, we are opening that case file. And if you believe in this mission to reclaim our health with wisdom, please take a moment to subscribe and join our community of health protectors. We'd be honored to have you on this journey with us. Now, let's get down to business. Let's talk about the sun. For our entire lives, the message has been hammered into us: the sun is the enemy. It gives you wrinkles. It gives you cancer. Slather on sunscreen, hide under a hat, stay in the shade. The only good thing it does is give you vitamin D, and you can just get that from a pill, right? That entire story is one of the biggest deceptions in modern health. And today, we're taking a stand against it with 3 powerful principles that will change your life. Principle number 1. The lie we all believed. The big idea here is simple. We've been told a lie of omission. By focusing only on the potential dangers of UV light and the single benefit of vitamin D, we have been kept in the dark about where the real magic of sunlight lies. It's like being handed a rich, decadent chocolate cake and being told it's only made of sugar. You're missing the flour, the eggs, the cocoa, the vanilla, all the things that actually give it substance and make it wonderful. The sun is a rich, complex recipe of different kinds of light, and we've only been told about one ingredient. I used to be the perfect example of this. I was the sunscreen police. If I was going to be outside for more than 10 minutes, I was covered head to toe in SPF 50. I honestly thought I was doing the right thing. I was a good student of modern health advice. Yet, I felt off. I was tired all the time. My mood was flat. I just felt like I was running on 70% battery. Then I'd go on vacation somewhere sunny. And even though I was still being careful, I'd come back feeling like a new person. I thought it was just the break from work. It never occurred to me that the very thing I was hiding from, the sun, was actually giving me the deep, cellular healing I desperately needed. Here's the simple science. The sunlight that reaches the earth is mostly visible light and infrared light. That's the light that makes things bright and the light you feel as warmth. A tiny sliver of it, about 5%, is UV light. That's the stuff that can cause a sunburn and helps us make vitamin D. But what about the other 95%? A massive chunk of that is infrared light. It's invisible, it's gentle, and it has been almost completely ignored. And my friends, that is where the life-changing benefits are hiding. So what's our first action step? It's simple. We are going to change our relationship with light. I'm not asking you to burn. I'm asking you to connect. Tomorrow morning, shortly after the sun comes up, I want you to go outside for just 5 minutes. No sunscreen. Just you and the morning light. Feel it on your face and your arms. See how the world looks. You're not trying to get a tan. You are simply reintroducing your body to a powerful nutrient it has been starved of. That's it. 5 minutes to say hello to an old friend. Now, let's find out what that hello is actually doing deep inside your body. Because this is where it gets truly amazing. Principle number 2. Your cellular power plants. The core idea here is that sunlight, specifically infrared light, is a direct source of energy for your cells. It literally recharges your body's batteries, giving you more energy and protecting you from disease. Think about that feeling of being completely drained. That bone-deep exhaustion where your brain feels like it's moving through molasses. That isn't just a feeling, it's a reality happening inside you. Your power has been turned down. Here's why. Your body is made of trillions of cells, and inside almost every one are thousands of tiny power plants called mitochondria. Their job is to take the food you eat and turn it into the energy that runs your entire life. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your movements. As we get older, and as we live with chronic stress, these little power plants get damaged and rusty. They start producing less energy and more toxic exhaust, which doctors call oxidative stress. This breakdown of our power plants is a root cause of almost every major disease of aging: Alzheimer's, heart disease, diabetes, you name it. And it's definitely the cause of that brain fog and fatigue. So, how do we get our power plants back online? You guessed it. Sunlight. That gentle, warming infrared light doesn't just stop at your skin. It passes right through, deep into your body, and gives your little power plants a direct jolt of energy. It's like a wireless charger for your cells. It helps them clean out the rust and run more efficiently. But here's the superpower. And this is the part that should be on the front page of every newspaper. When infrared light charges up your mitochondria, it triggers them to create their own private stash of melatonin. Yes, melatonin. But this isn't the stuff for sleep. This is a special, protective melatonin that acts like a superpowered fire extinguisher, putting out the toxic exhaust right at the source. It is one of the most powerful protective substances your body can make, and it is switched on by sunlight. This is not a wild theory. Scientists in Sweden conducted a massive study. They followed nearly 30,000 women for 20 years. And what they found was stunning. The women who got the most sun exposure had dramatically lower rates of death from heart disease and cancer. In fact, their final conclusion was so shocking, it's a wonder it wasn't broadcast everywhere. For these women, avoiding the sun was as dangerous to their long-term health as smoking cigarettes. Let that sink in. So, what is our action step? We're going to create our sunlight prescription. The best time to do this is in the morning before 10 a.m. or in the late afternoon after 4 p.m. Why? Because at these times, the sun is rich in that healing infrared light and lower in the intense UV light that can burn. Your prescription: aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sun on your skin. Arms, legs, shoulders, back. The more skin, the better. Go for a walk, do some gardening, or just sit with your coffee. Think of it as your cellular charging session. You are giving your body's power plants the raw material they need to heal you from the inside out. This is a level of health that no pill can ever give you. And that brings us to our final, crucial principle. Principle number 3. Live in rhythm. The big idea here is that our bodies are designed to live in sync with the natural rhythm of day and night. Sunlight in the day is the on switch, and darkness at night is the off switch. Our modern lives have completely broken this rhythm, and it's making us sick and tired. We all know someone, maybe it's you, who is a classic wired and tired night owl. You work on your laptop late into the evening, scroll on your phone in bed, and watch TV to unwind. Your mind is buzzing, but your body is exhausted. Then you finally fall asleep, only to wake up feeling like you've barely rested. You need a gallon of coffee just to function. Sound familiar? Here's what's really going on. Your brain has a master clock. It's the boss. It tells your body when to be awake and energetic, and when to be sleepy and relaxed. It controls your hormones, your metabolism, everything. And what does this master clock use to set its time every single day? Light. When bright, full-spectrum sunlight hits your eyes in the morning, it shouts to the boss, "It's morning. Start the engines. Let's go." This is the most important signal your body gets all day. It sets you up for a full day of energy and even times your sleep cycle for that night. But we've sabotaged the system. We spend our days inside under dim, artificial light that's too weak to give the boss that strong wake-up call. Then, at night, when our bodies want to wind down, we stare into bright screens that blast our brain with blue light, screaming, "It's still daytime. Emergency. Stay awake." Our master clock is confused. It doesn't know what time it is. The result is poor sleep, low energy, mood swings, and weight gain. The action step here is to become the boss of your own rhythm. First, anchor your morning. That 15 to 20 minutes of morning sun does more than charge your mitochondria. When that light enters your eyes, without sunglasses, it sets your master clock perfectly for the entire day. It's the most important thing you can do for your energy. Second, create an artificial sunset. 1 to 2 hours before bed, it's time to signal to your body that the day is over. Dim the lights in your house. Turn off harsh overheads and use warm lamps instead. And please, put the phone away. If you have to use a screen, get a pair of blue blocking glasses. They might look a bit goofy, but they are a priceless tool for protecting your sleep. Third, make your bedroom a cave. It needs to be pitch black. Blackout curtains are your best friend. Cover any little electronic lights. Total darkness allows your brain to release the sleep melatonin it needs to repair your body, clean your brain, and help you wake up truly refreshed. So, let's recap our life-changing mission. 1. We've shattered the lie. We know now that sunlight is a rich recipe of healing light, not just a source of vitamin D. 2. We've become cellular healers. We understand that sunlight charges our internal power plants, the mitochondria, to fight disease from the inside out. And 3. We've learned to live in rhythm. We are now using light to set our body's master clock for amazing energy during the day and deep, restorative sleep at night. This is about getting back to basics. It's about listening to the wisdom of the human body. You are designed to be vibrant, strong, and full of life. You just need to give your body what it needs. To make this real, I'd love for you to share one thought in the comments. Your homework is simple. Don't try to do everything at once. What is just one small action you can take this week based on what you've learned today? Will you try the 5 minutes of morning sun? Will you get some blue blocking glasses? Will you take a walk in the late afternoon? Sharing it makes it real and helps to inspire this entire community. Thank you for your time and for your trust. Be the health detective that you and your family deserve.